2, 1.
Welcome back to episode 3, Rut Radio. We're online with Avery Mars and Kyle Soul and myself, Jared Wilson.
We're discussing tag suit this evening.
Tag suit.
It's January 15th, so it's been 14 days since we're legally able to kill a deer. A deer. Yeah, it's been a long day. I'm soloing it this week, being with the kid, so there might be some verbiage that is mixed up in this episode for sure. But yeah, we hit on a little bit. We ended up cutting it out of the pod last week, but I know, and me and you talked a lot about your season, so freaking Bluey. She's nuts, dude. Anyway, what were your goals? Obviously, you had a pretty good year last year. You shot a buck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did Kirsten shoot one or no?
Kirsten shot one. Yeah, she shot one last year and shot a doe opening day this year.
All right. So, what your goals going into this year? Like, what was first thing on your mind? What did you want to accomplish?
Well, my main goal was trying to get Kirsten that real nice 8-point at the house, but that didn't work out.
And what happened?
So I really think we had one main chance at that deer this year. So he was hanging out with a little 7-point where every time that 7 would come in, it didn't matter if it was 5 minutes later, 15 minutes later, or 2 hours later. If that 7 showed up, that deer would daylight. And I was on the way home from work one afternoon, and it was like 4:15.
Mm-hmm.
But this was also when it was getting dark at like 7:15.
Right.
Like it was early season.
Yeah.
And
when does the time change? Do y'all know?
I know it's spring forward, fall back.
I know
that's all.
I know that. But like, is it November, right?
Yeah, I think it's either late October or early November.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was on the way home from work, and
that's chat.
I checked my camera, and that 7-point was in there. So
were you not running a cell?
No, I was.
Oh, okay. So you checking on your phone.
Yeah.
Right.
So
okay.
As soon as I pulled in the driveway, I got a picture of him walking off back toward the thicket, and I ran inside. Kirsten was off that day, and I ran inside and told her.
Go.
Yeah, I told her. I said, "Dude, throw on some camo, and we're going behind that. Like we're going hunting."
Okay.
And so we get back there. We slipped in the stand, and I mean, got in there late, but I mean, it didn't matter. It wasn't 15, 20 minutes later. Here comes that 7-point back. And one thing I didn't know was, so my double lock on that I've got hung isn't but like 18, 19 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
And we had a bad wind, but I usually don't care about wind.
Okay.
Because if I'm hunting by myself, I'm 45 feet up in the tree.
You are. But I've seen your setups.
But so yeah, we were like 18, 19 feet up, and Kirsten had told me that she had just showered that day and used all her smelly good stuff.
Oh yeah, smelling like straight woman.
Yeah, and that 7, he got to about 80 yards, and I saw his nose go up. I was like, yeah, this ain't good.
Yeah.
And he turned around and walked off.
Yeah.
But
do you hunt? So you do hunt high purposely because you really. I mean, not. I'm sure you don't say screw the wind.
I've had it help me more in more situations than
you like to give
I
can
wind. Count. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it's a bad wind, but I know a deer is frequently using this spot.
Yeah.
I'll get up 40, 45 feet.
What do they call that? The scent cone?
And
the thermocline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I guess it'd be going over them or.
Yeah, I'll try and get up high enough to where by the time he knows something's wrong, it's already too late.
Right. Okay. So that ended up working out. I guess.
Yeah.
That was like was that the only opportunity?
Yeah,
that she had?
that was the only chance.
Yeah. It's tough getting your spouses to hunt.
Well, I mean, he wasn't anything crazy. I mean, he was 18 inches wide.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, he was a really nice buck.
Yeah.
But would have been great for her.
I mean, for her, you're not
But,
looking
yeah.
for a state record.
Yeah, I mean, he was
just a good, solid deer.
Yeah, he was 18 inches wide, probably right around Pope and Young. I
Yeah.
mean, it would have been an awesome buck for her to shoot.
Yeah.
But
hell yeah.
Yeah, that didn't end up going as planned.
So did you dedicate like the first part of your season to her?
Yeah, during bow season, I didn't even really hunt.
Yeah, because usually that for people that don't know you, I mean, me and Jared know you well. Usually in the first week, you're striking.
This is the
last like 5 years.
Yeah, this is the first year in 6 years I think I haven't killed a buck the first week.
And what is it about? I know you do use bait, but I know me and you have talked. You don't necessarily hunt over it a lot.
Mm-mm.
What strategies have been really good for you in the early season? Obviously, food to bed.
Yeah,
that's one. But like
food to bed, and then finding the deer trails and finding the water.
Okay. Oh, the water.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never. So we haven't talked about this.
Yeah. So
that's why I'm glad we started the pond.
The past 6 years, every deer I've killed the first week has been within 120 yards of a creek, pond, river, something.
Okay. Interesting.
Some type of water.
This year specifically, because we did have a pretty bad drought going into it.
Which was crazy because my girl's car got flooded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But July was I mean, it was
having crazy rain.
Yeah, it was insane. We got rain for it was 2.5, almost 3 weeks straight every day.
Yeah.
An inch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, y'all remember.
Yeah.
You were working under foundations.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I was crawling in water.
Yeah, I'm sure business picked up.
Yeah, I mean, it totaled Eva's car.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was. And then it was weird, man. It was like, I guess it'd be right around like that August 1, and it just shut off. Everything just shut off, and then it just got miserable hot.
Yeah.
I mean, and then everything dried, and that's when we started finding deer. Anyway.
Yeah, because the lake had plenty of water in it.
Yeah, all of them did.
In July.
Yeah, all of them were full.
Now and then in September, October timeframe, it started going down, and then now it's like,
oh, it's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like 10-foot low.
That rain we got yesterday was pretty nice.
Honestly, Falls Lake is dry right now.
Yeah,
yeah. Honestly, we need another 2 days of that to get caught up, but hopefully, we can get some rain and everything comes back to normal. But so fast forward from going, putting Kirsten on one and doing all that. When was you got married in October? That's one thing.
Yeah.
First mistake.
That's one. Obviously, that's going to hinder any kind of season because you got.
Yeah, we had the wedding, the honeymoon, so there were, plenty of times that I wasn't in the woods when I should have been.
Yeah, planning the wedding too can be a royal pain in the ass.
Yeah.
How are you gonna just plan your wedding instead of go hunting?
Well, hopefully he only does it once.
Talk to my wife.
Yeah. Hopefully he only get married once.
During the rut.
Yeah.
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 What was it when he got married? What was it?
It was late.
It was 18th.
When we were on the
honeymoon.
when we were on the honeymoon, it was like peak rut.
You should have been in Missouri.
No, I should have been in my climber because the Big 8 was 30 yards from it at 12 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Damn. So I know this, but tell the viewers, the millions we have.
Oh, we're huge in Egypt.
Once all the wedding stuff kind of fizzled out, you got home from the honeymoon. Did you hunt? Did you hunt much before the wedding?
Every chance I had.
Okay. Well, how did those hunts go? What was your?
That was so. I mean, y'all know what I like to do. It's like as soon as the first 2 weeks of bow season are said and done.
Yeah.
I don't hunt over corn. I stop putting out corn the first week of season.
Yeah.
As soon as that's gone and they kind of gone.
All right, we had another technical difficulty.
Smoke break.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, one of these days we'll have a podcast where it's not in, out, in, out, in, out. But
yeah,
so you stop baiting usually the first week of season.
Yeah, so usually the first week of season, that's I don't put out any more corn.
Okay. What's your reason for that?
Just because that's so. From what I've usually realized, just from where I hunt, is as soon as they drop their velvet they switch up like that.
Right.
Some of them start going nocturnal. Some of them switch to the other side of the property. It just,
Yeah.
whenever they do come back into corn, it's sporadic.
Yeah.
They'll show up whenever.
Mostly at night.
Yeah.
Too.
So, I mean, that's how I've gotten lucky the past couple of years, is just being able to pattern those deer. Just they'll be in there at this time. When that buck comes in, they're not far behind them. Just
and you're doing
like
that on like years,
but,
because you've hunted the same couple properties for a while, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you taking that into account from like, all right, this year, October 4th, whatever, he did this. Are you thinking about that in the back of your mind as you're going in? Like, all right, I need to be on this hardwood ridge.
Yeah. So, but so usually after the first week and a half, second week of season, that's usually whenever I start kind of bouncing around a little bit, kind of trying to.
You don't sit in one spot.
No. As soon as they start changing up and that like so-called like October lull starts going on, which I think really happens like the last week of September, but that's just me.
I think it's just whenever the acorns fall.
Yeah, which I mean, it's if you think about it, it's really not even a lull. Like deer are still moving.
Yeah, they're moving.
It's not like they're bedded down.
No, they're not.
They're still moving. They're just tight to that core area.
Yeah, and they may not be hitting your camera, so you're like, where are they?
If you can find that core area, you're in them.
Yeah.
Which I did find that core area this year out at that other spot.
Around the neighbors.
No, that was November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we'll get into that. You made a really good call that a lot of people.
That was one of the best hunts I think I've ever had, even though I didn't kill a deer.
Yeah.
That was still one of the coolest hunts I've ever had.
I've had those where you see
all 4 of my shooter bucks I saw that morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so I started bouncing around a little bit, took my saddle, I'd hunt here, hunt there, hunt here, and I did what a lot of people would say is a giant no-no. Like I'd find deer trails and I'd follow them. Like I would just start walking. And I'd walk in 500-600 yards.
Okay.
Even to one spot, I walked in 3/4 of a mile.
Jesus.
But I found the spot.
So, okay. After following a deer, I've never done this before. I've followed like trails in the snow, like if we're stalking deer, but I've never if I do any kind of walking on a trail like that, it's usually after the season, if I'm shed hunting or just trying to find out information. But during the season, I mean, that's ballsy.
Yeah, it's ballsy, but I like to try and kind of push the limits of how far in I can go.
Yeah,
how far is too far?
That's what I was trying to figure out this year.
That's the question everything in life.
But yeah, so I got in. I found this one spot where every time I would see does when I was bouncing around, they would be headed toward this one block of woods. And I was like, okay.
And so you got in their trail.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to go in. Well, I didn't have a way to access it from that side because it was nothing but thicket on that side. So I had to park on the other side of the property, which was where I had to walk in 3/4 of a mile to get in there.
Yeah.
But I got into that block of woods, and it was some of the prettiest woods. Like I had permission to hunt this.
Yeah.
But it was so far away from where I had to park, I'd never been in there.
Yeah.
So I got in there, and it was the prettiest block of woods I think I've ever seen since Ralph's.
Damn.
But I got in there, and it's a creek bottom going into where it tees, and there was freaking creek crossings everywhere through that creek. And it's 2 cutovers on the backside of me, and it's just open hardwoods, white oaks, pines.
Yeah.
And the first time I hunted in there, it was right after the wedding. So it was like October 23rd or 24th, I think, when I got off work early one day. I went in there, and I hadn't been in there before, but I found a real good rub line going across one of the ridges right up next to the creek. And I found a pine tree where I'd be able to see a good little ways. That was the only tree I could find. Usually I cannot stand hunting out of pines,
Hell no.
but it was the only tree in the area.
I guess if you're saddle hunting.
So
But
this I think actually played in my favor that day because
Okay.
I got on that pine, and like when you're one stick and you put the ladder up and you drag it down,
Yeah.
and then you climb up a little bit, put it up again, drag it down.
Right.
And I mean, I climb fast, so I think the deer that I saw thought I was a deer rubbing a tree.
No shit.
Because my bow, I hadn't even had time to pull my bow up yet.
Okay.
And I see the big 8, like not the new 8, but the big 8, like the 6.5-year-old 8.
Oh man.
He came walking through at 50 yards.
Was he? Well, did he come out of the thicket or did he?
Yeah,
come
so
from
he came out of the bedding area in the creek bottom. He got up out of that, came walking up the ridge and looked in my direction. And I'm sitting there like just, holy shit. Like,
Yeah.
what do I do? My bow's 40 feet
Was this
below
morning
me.
or evening?
This was evening.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there like, what? I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do with my hand.
I've got a 140-inch deer 50 yards from me,
Yeah.
and my bow's 40 feet below me.
Yeah, that's a shitty feeling.
But it just happened so quick. Like if that deer would have been bedded 50, 60 yards from me, he would have saw me climbing up that tree.
Yeah.
So the only thing
Or heard you walk in or heard you walk in or something.
Yeah, like he would have seen me or heard me.
Yeah.
Which attracts deer.
Yeah, so
a lot of the time.
So the
Think so?
Walking in, crushing leaves,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So the only thing that I
You
can
walk
think
behind
of,
me.
the only thing that I can think of is I'm set up on this rub line,
Yeah.
and I just climbed a tree, which I mean,
It does sound like,
kind of sounds like a
especially
deer
when you're
rubbing a
scraping
tree.
bark, dude. It does
Yeah.
sound like a damn deer rub.
And then
You're
and
100%
then
right.
not even 3 minutes later, here comes a buck that was bedded. I don't even know how far from me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's the only thing that I can think of.
His
is,
guard was probably down too.
Yeah, because I mean at 12:30 in the afternoon, big bucks like that usually aren't up just cruising early season.
It was 12:30.
Yeah, like I got in there early.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, you were itching to go after the
Yeah.
wedding, I bet.
Yeah,
Avery's hunting every day he can.
I've hunted more this year than I think I ever have.
That's why I was last year. I bet I put, I don't know, 40, 45 sets.
I don't
60 or how long is
Yeah,
season? 3 months, I guess.
I don't know how many times I hunted, how many miles I walked for.
Is it 4? That's a
Yeah.
problem.
But
September through
January 1. Well, you don't get the whole month, so I guess it's
Yeah.
September, October,
Three
November,
and-
December, 4.
3 and a
God
half.
almighty.
Yeah, but that was also one of the best hunts I've had or one of the best hunts I had this year was I saw the big 8 and I just didn't have time. My bow was on the ground.
Would you
Then
have taken that shot?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen you shoot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Every day of the week,
Yeah.
I would have slung that.
Yeah, I've seen you shoot that far and be fine.
But, yeah, I saw him. Then it wasn't 10, 15 minutes later, here came 4 does. Then I saw a real nice 7. But,
Was it on like a cold front or was it?
no, it was just a
Regular day?
normal day in October.
Huh.
And, yeah, I think I saw 14 deer that hunt.
I always like,
I saw does, little bucks, that big buck, a nice 7, another nice 7, and I mean that right there told me I'm in the area.
and yeah,
like I'm on the edge.
hut. Yeah.
But I stayed there for majority of the season.
You parked your ass in that one spot.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do is I like to bounce around
Oh yeah.
until I find that one spot.
Like you
and
said
then,
last week.
And then that's where I stay.
Last week you said, I don't hunt a tree twice.
Yeah, unless I'm in the right spot.
Yeah.
I don't hunt one tree.
And where were your cameras at in place? Like
So
from where you're hunting at to where you had pictures of these deer in the past.
yeah, so from where I was set up then to where my cameras were, I had one camera about 250 yards through the thicket on
Okay.
the other side of the property. But I mean, this thicket's 150 yards wide.
Is that all the stuff they clear cut?
No, it's just it's like
Just
so you
throw it
know
up.
so like you know how you've ever seen a property where like right where the property line is, it's like just a wall
Yeah.
of thicket.
Yeah.
That's kind of how this one is.
Okay.
So it was a 150-yard wide, long thicket
Just a block
that just ran down the whole property, because it's like where my camera is on one piece of the guy's property, and then the other piece there's a little section of somebody else's in between the other spot that I was at.
Okay.
But that person's property is nothing but thicket through there.
Okay.
And
Have
then
you hunted that spot before this year?
what?
The one that you were like, yeah, I found the hut.
I had never been there before.
Really?
No, other than turkey season, I walked through there during turkey season, but I mean, that was like all the leaves are on the trees, everything's green. Like you can't really tell a whole lot.
Yeah,
but,
we had an early green up this year too.
Yeah. But then my other camera was half a mile down that creek.
Okay.
But I mean, I had the same deer on both cameras.
Right.
But so I was kind of in between both of those spots.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I had a lady's property in between both of my properties that I can't hunt, and her property is nothing but thicket.
Have you tried?
Not yet, because she doesn't live there. She actually lives like 30 miles away.
Okay.
I just haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
But
that'd be a good piece.
I didn't have time this year.
Yeah. No, I get it. I just what I'm building to in the conversation, because I already know how your season, but like for the other people, but like I'm just trying to get pieces for next year.
Yeah. Next year, I'm hoping I can hunt that.
The same property or hers?
No, hers.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, because her property, 90% of the deer I saw in that spot came from her property.
Yeah, that's good.
Like that's their area.
Yeah. Well, like we talked about, I mean, if you can have a property with a screaming giant thicket, well, I would rather take that than like 100 acres of tillable ground.
Oh, man, I hunted.
Because you don't, I mean, it's nice having food plots and stuff like that, but like you don't necessarily need it if you have the core bedding area.
Yeah.
And you can get deer to an age.
I mean, most of the spots I hunted this year, my furthest shot was 30 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, that can get boring. Especially if you're not seeing anything.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it can get boring, but I saw a lot of deer.
Yeah.
If you have a big property that's just purely thicket,
oh, yeah.
The most ideal thing you could do is just go right into the best bedding areas.
Yeah.
Cut out an entire clear cut right there.
Yeah.
And just plant a food plot.
Yeah, do your little 2-acre clover plot in the middle of whatever.
And then make sure access is money.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just a straight killing plot.
Yeah.
That was my main problem this year, was my access getting to my spots.
Okay.
Because I don't know what it was. I think it was mainly my floor mats that I have in my truck.
Interesting.
I really think that was a big problem for me.
Why?
Because I had new boots that I hadn't worn. I had sprayed them down multiple times, like coming into the season. I had sprayed them down with all the scent eliminate and stuff.
Yeah.
But as much as I'd keep my truck clean and I clean my floor mats,
yeah,
as soon as I would get in the woods and walk through my access, I would have deer come in out of the thicket. So like my main access was in between those two cutovers.
Right.
So they would come from one cutover to the other, and as soon as they would hit the trail I walked in on, boom, nose would go straight to the ground.
I need to change boots.
Yeah.
What boots are you running?
So I like wearing the Keens, like the Keen hiking boots.
Like a hiker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next year, I think what I'm going to do is my hunting boots, I'm actually going to keep them in the bed of my truck and put them on whenever I actually get to the spot.
Yeah.
Because I think that was a big problem for me this year.
Dude, I've talked to a lot of guys. They don't even wear their hunting clothes in the truck driving.
Yeah.
They have it all. Now, I think scent free is a myth. You'll never be scent free, but if you can manage some of it, I think it can help. I'll tell you, if you're mostly a saddle guy, and I don't know what you're comfortable with or what you've tried. I'm a believer now in straight rubber boots. Tuck your pants inside them things, at least for your ground scent.
Yeah.
Big believer. Big believer. Because, granted, this year, the deer I killed, he walked right over my access. He came right over, didn't check up one time. Granted, it was November. He was probably guard let down a little bit. He had been chasing a lot. Still, mature buck, you would think, he'd smell something.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something to it. And I've listening to like Josh Bomar and all these, celebrity, whatever, the Drury's, all them. You don't ever see him with like Solomon hiking boots or Keen, nothing like that. When they're whitetail hunting, they're always in knee top, freaking rubbers. They're not the most comfortable by any means.
Oh no, they suck.
They suck. I haven't one stick with mine yet. I'm gonna practice this year because I do think it is a game changer.
Oh, just being able to bounce around like that.
Yeah.
And be able to climb up into any tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, they're
talking about with the rubber boots.
Yeah.
Well, both. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a saddle, if used correctly, can be a game changer. Also, if you have a really good preset stand.
Yeah.
That's obviously
well, like I mean, the spot where I saw all those bucks, I saddle hunted that first.
Yeah.
But after I saw all those deer moving through that it was just a giant funnel was all that spot was.
Yeah.
So after I sat there and saw all those deer, and then I went back again and saw them again, I was like, all right, I'm putting a stand here. So I carried my climber in there and put it on a tree.
Yeah.
Like I love using my one stick is just a way to find where the deer are at.
Yeah.
But if I find where they're at, I'm gonna hang a spot there.
Yeah. Yeah. Smart.
Just because it's less stuff you have to carry in.
And you're mostly hanging climbers when you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just stuff that's easy to carry in, carry out at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no doubt.
I'm telling you, I tried one sticking this year.
Oh,
it takes some getting used to.
I'm still not used to it.
I borrowed Kyle's set. I know
what you're talking about.
Tree, dude.
You did good when you used mine.
I did good.
I mean, you were up there 35 feet and rappelled down like it was nothing.
The morning of the wedding.
My problem was that freaking Mad Rock, dude. I routed that thing incorrectly like 5 times. I'm like,
here, take it. I didn't hunt that morning, or maybe I can't remember if I was hunting or not. Anyway, it was like I was up, but it was like good light. It was like 7:20, and he texted me. He was like, "Yo, I don't know how to work this Mad Rock, or I can't get this Mad Rock hooked up, or some shit like that." And I went on YouTube and I sent him the video of like how to run it.
I didn't have service. That was my. I didn't have the service to load the.
Yeah,
the tagging goes on the left side. The
they're dumb.
Goes on the
they're
right.
dumb, easy to run. You just gotta. I mean, especially in dark.
I fiddled with that thing for 20 minutes in the dark. That sounds like shit. I better text Kyle for this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean heck, that's one of the reasons I came up with that bow hanger that I gave you to try.
Yeah.
I was sitting there using one of my safety straps off of my, like when you're wearing just a regular safety harness where it's got that loop in it where you got to run it through this side and then back out this side and then tighten it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do that in the pitch black because it might just be me, but I hate running headlamps. Like I don't care if it's white light, red light. I will not run one unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them.
But
I don't hunt a lot of mornings unless it's like I don't start hunting mornings till Halloween, and then I'll stop.
I was up there 40 feet in the pitch black trying to get that thing ran through, and I was like, you know what, screw this.
Yeah.
An idea just boom popped in my head, and I was like, I'm making that when I get home.
Yeah,
and that's where I came up with that paracord with the what's that knot called? The one like that's on your saddle for your bridge.
I can't remember what.
Yeah, and I put that on there where you can just tighten it up and you're good to go.
That thing is sweet. I need you to make me one of those, by the way.
I thought I gave you one.
No, I think you gave Mark one.
Is that already in the market?
I'll make you one.
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it is somewhere, but I haven't.
This is a sweet little damn design, dude. It's top notch.
Try to look into that.
It costs like $4 to make one.
Heck yeah.
They're
outsource
easy.
that shit to China.
But yeah, they're lifesavers.
Get it down
like
to $2.50.
Yeah, like
I
I put a blaze orange carabiner on mine to where in the pitch black that thing shines and I can just hook it up and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
But,
man, saddle hunting. I haven't saddle hunted in the morning, like going in at dark yet.
It's not fun.
I've always waited till gray light.
Make sure you know your stuff,
bro. I don't know it
before you
well
do
enough
that.
yet. It's sketchy. Getting down like at shooting, shooting lights over. You still got like that 3-4 minutes of gray light before completely dark.
Mm-hmm.
There's been many times where I'm like, fuck, what am I supposed to do again? I get down, I'm like awkwardly hanging there, and I'm like, oh, dummy, you gotta pull your Mad Rock this way or go like that. It's just it's different.
It takes some getting used to.
Once you're used to it, though, I mean, I climbed down there in the swamp bottom, same spot where you hunted, but I went further deep. I mean, I climbed, it was a sycamore tree, and I don't recommend it if you're climbing a sycamore ever. They are the worst. That thing was sliding all around.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I got to like 28 foot in probably 4 stick pulls,
Yeah.
and I was pretty impressed with that.
Yeah,
But-
me and Zach, we weren't racing, but I was just kind of curious, like if I was going at my regular pace and he was going at his regular pace.
I bet it was funny.
So me and him, when we went and hunted one of his spots this year, we found 2 trees that were side by side,
Yeah.
and he had his summit and I had my one stick,
Okay.
and we got to the tree at the same time
Yeah.
and started climbing up at the same time. Like between him hanging his stand on the
Yeah.
tree and me getting my stuff prepped and on the tree,
Yeah.
I was at 45 feet by the time I think he was at 15.
Yeah.
Did Zach go all the way up too?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, when Avery hunts, I've seen a few of your setups. You get up there in the clouds,
Yeah.
and it's a tactic.
I've had it help me a
It's
lot.
worked. Yeah, you've killed several really nice deer.
I mean, if you can, that morning I killed the 7, I was think I was right under 40 feet that morning because I had a great big branch.
he was low,
But yeah, I was right under 40 feet, and that deer was 15 yards.
Yeah,
And I mean, that's probably one of the worst winds I've ever had. Like my wind was blowing right to his bedding area, and he came right in on a dime.
Yeah, there's definitely something to it of giving him the wind and either being high enough or just offside enough to where they're not catching you. Or
Yeah,
two, you may not have known it, but your thermals could have been
yeah,
fucking helping you out tremendously either.
yeah.
It's hard to go back and really know, but so let's go into your hunts. What were you seeing? What deer were you after? Obviously, you already said that one.
So yeah,
8-pointer.
So I had the big 8 that Zach was hunting last year.
And there was
he
how many
was-
shooters on that farm?
6.
Yeah, your dad killed a really nice one.
Yeah,
opening day.
that was a new deer.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we had cameras all over that property
Yeah,
and never got a picture of him, never saw him.
in true Eddie Mars fashion.
And he just
One sit, done.
he went out opening day. That deer just a random deer just shows up.
Yeah. Did you?
But-
you guys don't think you had any pictures of him
Mm-mm.
year prior?
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, that flyer that he had coming off of his side, I went back and looked at pictures, and I can't find any deer that resembles him.
Yeah, yeah. He was a unique deer. He was really cool. I guess him and Devin. How many was your?
It was Devin, Dad, and Kirsten all killed open.
That's
in the
right.
afternoon.
Kirsten killed a doe.
Yeah,
Right. Yep. Yep.
yeah, but so I started bouncing around, found a bunch of does, and I mean that was middle to late October.
Okay.
So I knew the rut was going to start coming in I thought it was going to be coming in at any point.
Yeah.
So I found the does. I mean, I was seeing over a dozen does every hunt.
Mm.
So I was like, I'm in the spot. Like
Yeah.
in that one spot where I
Yeah.
saw the big 8, and I was like, I'm in it. If I park my ass right here, I'm going to kill a nice buck in this spot.
Yeah.
And I hunted there over and over and over and over and over.
Were you hunting morning and evening?
Every chance I had.
Yeah.
And
Are you an all day sitter?
I sat all day, I think 5 times this year.
Oh.
And I've never sat an all day sit ever in my life up till this year.
Were you in the saddle?
Sometimes.
Yeah. How was that all day in a saddle? I didn't
Whenever
talk to you about
whenever I had my platform, I was good.
it. Okay.
But whenever I would go out just planning to hunt the morning,
Yeah.
and I would just hunt off of the top of my ladder stick,
Yeah.
but I would see a shitload of deer, and I would decide I'm gonna sit all day. That sucked.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I bet that would be uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. This, and I've told you guys this just talking, but people, for the people listening, in Egypt, we're big in Egypt.
Oh, we're huge in Egypt.
The saddle, dude. I don't know what it is about it. It's the first tree stand I've hunted lock-ons, ladders, climbers all my life. The saddle is the first tree stand, I guess, system, whatever I've ever sat in for a good amount of time, 4 or 5 hours, morning hunt or an evening hunt. I've never had any body pain
Yeah.
with the saddle. It's weird.
A big part
To
of
me,
that,
I find it really comfortable.
a big part of that is figuring out where to put your rope at on the tree.
Yeah.
Like if you want it head height, a little bit lower, a little above
You
your
told
head.
me off the rip, you were like, go just above
Yeah,
your eye.
like right at your eyeballs
Yeah.
is where I usually put my.
I love it. And you were like, this shit ain't comfortable at all.
Yeah, I was not having a good time with the saddle.
Yeah, it takes some figuring
It's
out.
safe to say Jared's not invested.
It'd be 45 degrees in November. I get there first thing in the morning.
Sweating.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it would take me 45 minutes to get to the damn tree, and I'm soaking wet. I'm like, I should have just brought a climber in here.
Yeah.
I should have just toted.
That one hunt when I went on the power line, dude. Did I send you a video? It was like, I don't know, high of 45 degrees maybe. I mean, it was cold. So I had 2 hoodies, a vest.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I had 2 hoodies, a vest, another like lightweight hoodie to go over top, and then I had like a big overcoat because I was like, man, I'm gonna. And the wind was ripping up there. Always on the power line set, I always freeze my ass off if it's cold.
Yeah.
Just because the wind up there is pretty rough, and I sweat through my entire hat before I even got set. Dude, I wasn't even to the point where I wanted to stop, and my hat was, it was a OD green hat, and it was just dark, and drips were coming off the brim, and I was like, this is not good.
Yeah. So one thing I started doing this year is that QU pack that you gave me when
I will
we
definitely
did,
not
when
be
we,
wearing that many clothes.
Yeah, when
next
we
time.
did that archery shoot.
Yeah.
So what I started doing this year is whatever like pullover or jacket I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
Where those 3 straps come in, where I usually put my ladder stick,
Yeah.
I'll strap that with my ladder stick.
Yeah.
So when I'm walking in, I'm freezing my ass off.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get up the tree, I'll wait until I start getting a little chilly again, and then I'll throw that back on.
Start throwing on clothes.
But yeah, just so I'm not sweating.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a rough sit. I got down like 40 minutes early too. I was like, I'm starting to get that little chill. I was like, it's only gonna get colder. Fuck this, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'll say this about the saddle. If you ever want to go like out west and hunt over water, it would be a game changer.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to go in and hang a tree stand.
Are they legal?
What's
Do
that?
Do you know if they're legal?
I wouldn't think. I mean, you're allowed to go hang a lock-on stand.
I think the only tree stand that's
I didn't know.
I think the only tree stand that's illegal in certain states is the ones like Doug gave me, where it's got the actual like spikes that dig into the tree.
Okay. Yeah, they do have some weird rules out there.
Yeah. I mean,
that I've heard from other shows I listen to.
Yeah. If it's legal though,
yeah, that would be a move.
That would be a really good move, because you could pack in, 2-3 miles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To hunt a water hole that no one else is going to go hunt.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I would. If you force me, I could pack that saddle for a long ways.
Oh yeah,
it's really not bad.
It's not heavy.
No.
Yeah, because I mean, all you're carrying is one stick and your saddle.
Even with a clunky,
that's it.
Even with a clunky platform, the one that Mark gave me, it's still not bad.
Yeah.
I just put it right there on the molly strap on the back, and I don't even know it's there. But all right, go into your. Sorry, we keep going down these holes. That's why I like doing this. It's fun. You really, I feel like when you go down holes, you get some good info out.
Yeah. No, you do. So I was hunting that block of woods, and I got to the point right before me and Kirsten went on our honeymoon.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to the Keys for one day, and then went to the Bahamas.
Florida.
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah, so our wedding was the 18th. I'm pretty sure I hunted the afternoon after our wedding.
You dog.
Yeah. Well, I had a buck show up on camera, so I had to.
Yeah.
But
she knows.
Yeah, she knows the deal.
Oh yeah.
But
she knows who she married.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'll come April, I'm gone.
But I'm gonna be a terrible father during turkey season.
You said that.
But yeah, so I was hunting that block of
just
woods,
kidding.
and from literally the day after the wedding until the day before the honeymoon, I was hunting that block of woods. I mean, every chance I had, and it got to the point where I was still seeing the same deer, but I could tell that they were kind of starting to get just a little bit more sketchy of the area.
You think it's pressure?
Like this area. The first time I hunted it, I had deer walk under me. They didn't have a care in the world, nothing. And right before the honeymoon, which was the beginning of November, so I hunted there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And right before the honeymoon, I could tell that whenever they were coming in, they had their head up a little bit more. But I mean, I never got busted, never got blown.
Yeah.
And but I could tell that they knew something just wasn't quite right. And the rut still hadn't started, which I thought was kind of weird.
For you?
Yeah, like that property did not have a rut this year. Like I only saw 2 mornings that I went hunting, I saw bucks chasing.
That's weird.
Like besides like your little spikes and your young bucks, but
since you say that, you did say you did see like 12 does in one sit. That's a lot of does. Dude.
Yeah,
you need to shoot about.
Yeah,
I feel like if your property's ever ran with does like that, they don't really have to work as hard.
Yeah,
and then even though technically you're not seeing chasing, they could. I mean, obviously they're still going to be breeding, so they may just be locked up in the thicket, just doing the breeding deal where they're just like parking her down for a day.
Yeah, it's possible.
And getting all he can get, and then sending her on.
Yeah, which means Dad, he shot 2 does out this year, or 2 does out there this year. I think Zach shot 2 out there this year.
Yeah.
I tried, but I missed.
Oh, no.
But
yeah, I tried freaking multiple times going doe hunting. Either don't see shit or seeing bucks.
Yep.
It's weird.
But yeah, so I stopped hunting that spot just because I wanted to wait until I knew that the rut was on.
Yeah.
And then I was going to go back in there when I had like perfect conditions. And so I started hunting where my other camera was through the thicket.
Okay.
And I started hunting over there. That's when I went over there the first couple times with the saddle and started seeing a lot of deer and some nice bucks.
Okay.
So I carried my climber in there. And it was that cold ass morning where you called me at like 9 o'clock. It was like 17 degrees.
Yeah.
And you asked me, you said, "Hey, are you hunting?"
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the morning I saw all those bucks. But I can't remember what date it was. It was like
it was after I killed.
It was,
dude. It was like probably
it was middle of November.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
And
you hadn't killed yet, but it was
it was.
So I'm trying to
because you killed the day I got back from the honeymoon.
Right.
Yeah, so it might have been that week.
Yeah.
When I went, but
it did get dirty cold.
Oh yeah, it got freezing. But yeah, so I went in there one morning and got up in my climber, and I'm sitting there. It's like just getting to the point where it's like that gray light where you can kind of see, but you can't really make out what it is.
Oh yeah.
And I was sitting there. I took the 30-06 just because that spot, my closest shot was probably going to be like 70, 80 yards.
Yeah.
And or no, if I took the 30-06, it would have been. That hunt was the week that rifle came in,
which was the 15th.
Was it the 15th?
Yeah, it was November 15th when rifle came in.
Yeah, so
it was a little bit after. Maybe like the 17th. 18th.
Yeah. So yeah, so I had the 30-06.
First and the 15th.
Yeah, so I had the 30-06, and I saw 3 deer come running through the field. Couldn't tell what they were, and the field is not on the property that I can hunt, but
but you can see in it.
Yeah, but the edge of the field, like 5 yards into the woods, I can.
Yeah.
But
you weren't hunting the field. You were hunting the bottom.
Yeah. So I was hunting that pinch point between the property that I can hunt on the edge of the thicket.
Yeah.
That they're bedding in, and then the cutover that I can hunt.
Yeah.
And there's just this one little funnel of woods right in that creek bottom that goes through there.
I'm just trying to catch them going.
Yeah. And so I was set up probably 100 yards
Mm-hmm.
from the line, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
And I see these deer running at like 150 yards out in the field, and I threw the scope up, couldn't really tell what they were, and they ran around for 5 minutes, and then ran off into the bottom in the field and came back up, and that was when it was light enough, and it was the new 8 that had showed up whenever I was on the honeymoon. And he was a lot bigger than I thought he was.
Oh yeah.
But
A lot of trail cameras don't do deer justice.
that deer was, I thought he was,
especially a damn muddy.
Yeah, I thought he was barely pushing Pope and Young maybe.
Yeah.
But when I saw him in person, he was all over 130.
Yeah.
Like he was big. But he came running through chasing that doe, and he got right to the edge of the woods, and the doe came through the thicket. Like she came out of the wood or out of the field. I saw her run through the thicket 50 yards from me, and he's still standing there on the edge of the field. So I was like, what the hell?
Threw a old snort at her.
And, well, I could still see him in the field.
Yeah.
And
when I say at her, I'm just saying
I saw him pick his head up and kind of look in my direction.
Yeah.
And he came tearing through the thicket, and I lost sight of him. And I hear a deer come running right at me. So I flipped the safety off. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
And
got about an ounce left on trigger pull.
And this deer comes running out, and it's just a basket rack 7-point. And I'm like, son of a bitch, it's the wrong deer.
Young man was feeling frisky.
I don't know where that 8-point went. I didn't see him the rest of the morning.
You scared him off.
He came running into the thicket, and that was it. I don't know where he went. But
he said, "Oh shit, someone's here to beat me."
But then it was.
Have you had luck snort whizzing deer or calling at them or anything?
One time.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
One time.
I would say I may have snort wheezed in 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Ever. And these were younger. I've never snort wheezed a deer.
The only reason I do it is just because I've seen Dad. Like when I've been hunting with him when I was real young, I've seen him do it and saw it work.
Yeah.
But that was also back when there wasn't near as much hunting pressure.
There's a lot of shit your dad does and kills deer and tells you, and you're like, "There's no way." And then he'll like, "No, I did that."
Like rattling.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
never had any luck.
Does not work.
This year was the first year where I took the rattling horns like 5 times, and I usually take them maybe once, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that. But the 5 times I did, now I did call in deer, I guess. I don't know. I would rattle, and then a few minutes later they'd be there. But it was all little guys. I've never like rattled in a mature shooter.
Yeah, the only time I've ever shot a deer rattling was when I was 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
And I shot just a basket rack 8-point
like a 2-year-old
with the muzzleloader.
Yeah.
But that's the only time I've ever actually rattled a deer in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
But
and grunting.
Yeah. Which I mean,
Eddie's used it, and it's worked multiple times.
I've seen Dad shoot nice deer, rattling them in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I mean,
that
Zach and Devin, they told me this year, and it really got me thinking, because this was whenever I was hunting the big 8 heavy, and
got the heavies.
They told me, they were like, dude, I mean, you got to think about it. That deer's 6.5, 7.5 years old. Like, I don't know exactly how old he is. I just know he's over 6.
When did y'all start hunting that property? I know you had it when you were younger.
Yeah, so we had it when I was 17. And then we lost it for 3 years. And then we got it back, not last year, but year before.
And you had him on camera?
Yeah, we had him. I actually went back and looked at pictures from, it might have been 2018 when we had that property.
Okay.
But I went back and looked at pictures, and there was just the prettiest little basket rack 8 that had his exact same frame.
Okay. Like shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was him.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it probably was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm guessing he's 6.5, 7.5 years old.
Well, the deer you guys have killed off that place have all been like pretty slammer.
Yeah. I mean, there's been some nice deer shot out there.
Yeah.
But Zach and Devin, they told me, they were like, dude, that deer, you gotta think about it. He didn't get that old by running to the first sound of clanking horns he hears.
Usually he's the one clanking them.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, they're like,
he's the one defending off bucks.
Yeah, they're like, that deer didn't get that old by being aggressive.
Nah.
So that's when I was like, all right, I didn't take rattling horns the rest of the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it was after that 8-point ran off into the thicket, it wasn't 30 seconds later. Here goes that big 8. He went walking right through the middle of that field.
Yeah, on the neighbor's property.
Yep. Yeah, 50 yards on the neighbor's property. Could have shot him every day of the week.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people would have.
Yeah, he went walking right on the neighbor's property. And then here's where it gets really crazy, was he came back and went right back down into that bottom. And then all I see is a doe haul ass straight across that field.
Yeah.
Here's the 11-point.
The one the bigger one.
The big one.
Yeah, the one that's
the 145 inch 11.
I think that deer's pushing mid 40s, low 50.
He
as a 10.
He went walking 10 yards from the line.
Oh.
And paused right in the one opening that I had.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. I mean,
but
it sucks, but you did the right thing.
I tried to do the right thing, hoping that it would come back to give me some good luck.
It will.
But
don't worry about that.
I mean, that's kind of like how me last year.
Yeah.
I had the giant at probably 170, 180 inch deer.
Yeah.
At 30 yards, but it was right past shooting light. Couldn't tell what deer it was.
And then when you did realize
when I figured it out.
Yeah. And it ended up working out. You killed, the biggest deer of your life this year, and then one of the oldest deer probably.
Yeah.
And a deer we had a lot of history with. So.
And when it's one thing to do break a law.
Yeah.
But when you're breaking a law on I would call that a world class.
Yeah.
180 inch.
Oh, for sure.
A deer of a lifetime.
Personally, especially for North Carolina, 180 plus inch deer.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
You can't do anything.
No.
Even
on, and like he said, even on a 145, 150, you can't do it. It's just it's not right.
I can't even.
Somebody,
it's not worth breaking the law for.
Somebody would argue and say, "Well, fuck it, he's only 10 yards over the line. I'll drop him and then drag him over." But if you can sleep well at night, by all means, go right ahead. I'm not doing it.
People sleep well at night shooting with a thermal.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It sucks because this thermal technology coming out. And suppressors.
Yeah.
A lot of laws are getting broken,
and
how do you combat that?
Well,
you don't.
Common sense would say game warden, be out there at night patrolling, but
how are you gonna find someone in a random field?
Yeah.
You can set up.
You set up the decoy,
deer decoy.
But
that's just off the side of the road. That's not.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are doing. I don't think a lot of people are shooting them off the road anymore. I'm sure there's some.
But it's transitioned to the thermal with a suppressor.
Yeah, there's no need. I can just park my truck, go out there and walk if I have to set up.
And never get caught.
No, not unless you run your mouth or post it or something like that, or someone catches you on trail camera.
And even then, they still have to have the proof that you did that.
Yeah, they would have to have evidence.
Just tricky.
Yeah.
We
look at that, and that CJ Alexander kid who killed that 232 whatever. It would have been the new world record. If he just would have not posted it and been so bragging about it, he'd have got away with that deer.
Oh yeah,
that's a world class deer. Mike, I think your mic's dying. I don't understand why these things.
Yeah, heck, I haven't posted a deer in 4 years.
Yeah, well, it's not. Not because you're shooting illegally, but it's just you don't want people to honestly know, and that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. You definitely made the right call there, and it'll karma will come back and help you out at the end eventually.
And there were really only 2 more hunts this year where anything really exciting happened. I'd hunted that spot a couple more times. saw some nice bucks, but
Yeah.
just nothing really that tickled my trigger finger.
Right.
But
And what are you looking for? I mean, you've killed several deer now in the 30s, right?
yeah. Well, no. So the 9 he went 130 and some change,
Yeah.
and then the 8 that I shot last year, the 9 son, he went I think 128 and 7/8.
Okay. I thought he was 30. I mean, he has the frame to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, as going forward as a hunter, are you looking for like, I want the oldest deer. I don't care if he's a 120. Or are you chasing the number of the score?
It just kind of depends.
Yeah.
I mean, I've killed more weird looking deer
Yeah.
than I have like your regular like nice like basket rack frame bucks.
Right.
But I mean, it just kind of depends. Like if they're really cool,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really care how big they are. As long as they're over 3.5.
Okay.
Like if they're really cool,
Yeah.
then yeah. But
You're talking about like four minimum for sure.
yeah,
4-year-old.
but yeah, like
You can't shoot a 3-year-old. I mean,
yeah,
the
like
neighbor will, but
there's one mounted right behind you.
but it's like
yeah.
but it's like unless they have some really cool stuff going on,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'm looking for like that 130.
Yeah.
Something bigger than what I've already shot.
Right. Like I told you when we talked on the phone.
Like I mean, I passed up multiple deer this year that I think were 3.5 in Pope and Young.
Yeah.
Just because I was 3/4 of a mile back in the woods.
Yeah.
And it's like I wasn't gonna shoot something unless it was
gonna freaking make you
bigger than what I've already shot.
Yeah. I think.
But
I mean, the older we get too, we're gonna be chasing older deer too, in theory, right? There's some people that do they want to kill a decent buck, and hey, by all means, go right ahead. But
just don't do it on my neighboring properties.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, you're on that track of like, all right, the older I get, you've been hunting since you were I'm sure in diapers. If I know your dad.
Yeah, I shot my first deer when I was 7.
So yeah, I mean, it's you're getting to that point now where you're like, all right, I'm looking at 4, 5, 6-year-old deer, and you should have them next year. You got cameras on them?
There's going to be some studs out there.
They all
year.
lived. Did you lose any?
So ever since the last day of season, I've got the new 8 on camera. I've got the big 8 on camera. I haven't gotten. Well, to be fair, I didn't get a picture of the big 10 or the big 11. Dad got those, and he only got a handful of pictures of them.
Huh.
But I know the big 8 and the new 8. I know they survived.
Yeah, and the most important thing for a deer is a birthday, dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what kind of feed you put out for them, what you do for their habitat, all that. The most important thing they can have is a birthday.
Yeah, like I had that other hunt that I went on where I passed up a really nice buck. I went a little further into that block of woods that I'd parked my ass most of the season.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see how close I could get to the bedding area before I started pushing deer out. So every time I would go hunting, I would just go like another 25, 30 yards, like just every time, just go a little bit further in.
Yeah.
And it was toward the end of the season. I was what I think was probably 80 yards from where they were bedding.
Yeah.
And I got up in a tree.
That's pretty tight.
Oh yeah, it was. I had to pick my mornings, like
especially with no leaves on the tree.
Yeah, like this morning, I waited until I knew I was going to go in as far as I could, so I waited till it had rained the night before.
Yeah,
and I snuck in quiet as I could, no light, nothing. Just
I love that.
Went in as quiet as I could be.
I've had really good hunts off of like rain the day before,
wet
the
leaves.
Next day. Yeah.
And I climbed up in a tree, and it was 5 minutes after that gray light.
Oh yeah.
Here came a spike coming out. Here came a real nice 8-point coming out. Then one of the 7s that I had seen 40 times this year.
Yeah.
He came walking out right behind them. And then it was just a couple minutes later, here came a really nice 8. I thought it was the new 8 whenever he first showed up. So I went ahead and grabbed the rifle and threw it up on him. And as soon as I saw him, he didn't have the one kicker coming off of his brow. So I knew it wasn't him. He was still a really nice buck, like
Yeah.
probably 125, 126, somewhere around there.
Right.
But I could tell he was just, I mean, he was a 3.5-year-old deer.
Yeah.
I mean, really nice, but as soon as I saw him, my heartbeat, or like as soon as I figured out he wasn't the new 8, my heartbeat just
sank.
It just dropped. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and just hung my gun back up. Like
him.
Like normally I might would have shot that deer.
Yeah.
But
I know you told me too that you had talked to some folks and they were like, "Yeah, shoot that deer. Why didn't you shoot him? Get you a buck." And I think because I had
this was also like the teens of December.
Yeah.
Like it was late.
I have the same mindset as you right there in that exact situation, to where I don't need to kill a buck. If it's not one of the ones or the one I'm after, if he's if it's like a giant, rut deer that I pushing 135, 140, that's giant to me, I'll shoot him. But if it's a deer that I know, I've seen, I'm looking at him, he looks young, but he's got a good potential, I don't need to kill a buck. And there's a lot of people that have to kill a buck.
Yeah.
And I think that right there, and I'm not downgrading the people for that. That's their own experience. That's what they choose to do.
If it makes you happy, do it.
Yeah, that's their own deal, and they can do whatever they want. And I'm not going to judge you, but for me personally, I'm we're on the same level right there, where you don't have to have one to make you happy. I mean, you end up having tag soup this year.
Yeah.
Which
came close a lot of times.
Yeah, which I mean, dude, it happens. It's not. I mean, obviously you're not thrilled about it, but it's not the end of the world. I ate tag soup last year. Colin ate tag soup last year, and then both of us had really good years.
Yeah.
Following and did you have tag soup last year?
I did.
Yeah. So that's 3 of us. We sat down and ate it. I mean, that's just. I always say though, a year after you have the next year after you have a year like that, it's always the following year is usually pretty good. You usually end up running like the biggest deer of your life.
I think next year could be really good.
What is
just because I bounced around on that property so much this year?
Oh, dude, you downloaded a playbook.
I think I have a very good feeling of what's going on out there.
Which after everything you learned this year, like what time frame are you most excited for next year?
Early season,
like early bow.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I know where those deer were hanging out last year.
Yeah.
Like beginning of the year, I know where they were bedding at.
Yeah.
And they weren't bedding by the corn; they were bedding 500 yards from the corn
and long lining it.
Yeah.
Out. Yeah.
Yeah. So those deer were bedding 100 yards from where I was hunting most of the time this year.
So what's your strategy going to be next year, early season?
I'm gonna set up right where I was this year.
No bait.
The first week and just see what happens.
No bait.
No bait. I know I'm gonna. So Dad's gonna be baiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna be baiting at the old house in the cutover.
You do share this property with your dad. Let's get that out there now, because that is an important. Yeah. It's different when if you're. How big is the property?
250 acres.
Yeah. And that's sometimes your brother, 3 guys on it.
Yeah.
I mean that's
like
that's substantial.
Zach was hunting out there bow season this year.
Yeah, it's substantial when you have that many guys. And it's not a bad thing. I think it's really cool that you guys have a family dynamic.
So by the time I started hunting out there this year, I mean they had their spots.
Yeah.
So I just kind of went where I went in further than they were willing to go.
Yeah.
And that's where I found the deer at.
Yeah.
But what was cool about that morning that I passed up that buck was
what you need to do.
That afternoon I went back there, climbed up in the same tree. I don't know how I didn't see it that morning, but I got down out of that tree, and I got down late, like it was dark, because I had deer 50 yards from me when it was pitch black.
Oh yeah.
And the moon was shining, and I saw just this like glisten of white 10 yards from the tree I was in. And I got down, picked it up, and it was the 10-point shed from last year.
No kidding.
Like the big 10.
Okay.
So I knew I was in his area
Yeah.
when I found that shed.
100%.
So every time I hunted the rest of the season, I was in that tree,
Wow.
but never saw him.
Yeah.
I guarantee I can go in there in about 2 months and probably find his shed
Yeah.
somewhere in that block of woods.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd
But
be really cool. And maybe you'll connect with him.
next year, I think he's going to be pushing 160.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really think he is.
I mean, just the pictures that you showed me of the deer you had. I mean, you should have some absolute slammers.
Because that 10 this year, I think he was right at 150. Luke thinks he was 153, 154.
Yeah. You got a picture?
Yeah.
We'll just keep talking, but
yeah, that was.
I think you've sent it to me, but just to refresh. What you need to do is let your dad have all, because no dig on Eddie Mars, but he does kill deer every year usually.
Yeah.
Which here's your number one strategy you need to do is go knock the air out of his tire, and then go sit in his set. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a stud. He's
I think he was pushing 150 this year.
Yeah, he's if he's not 150, he's high 40s. He's all over it, dude. That's a slammer. Is he crushing a scrape right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That's a really cool shot. That's a bona fide shooter. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his body.
If he wasn't 150, he was damn close to it.
How old do you think that deer is?
5.5 right there.
Yeah.
Look at his tail.
Judge a deer by his tail.
He's got some short legs.
Yeah.
You know what that means? Big old bot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might go bigger.
He's 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the 11.
Yeah, I remember seeing this deer.
Yeah, there's the 11
Yeah.
that I saw in the field.
Yeah. I told you that deer is probably.
He's 140.
I think he's a little higher than that.
You think?
Yeah.
He's an 11 horner?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably mid to high.
There's another picture of the 10.
Yeah, that's a stud.
He's wide.
He doesn't have the greatest tine length, but he's got everything else.
He's got width, mass, brow tines.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
deer.
if he hits that ripe age of 6.
Yeah.
He's gonna blow up.
Yeah. I talked to your brother about this, and he shared a really interesting thought with me. He thinks deer from 4 to 5 don't put on as much as 5 to 6.
Yeah. Like I think so the 9 that I shot, I think he was 5 when I killed him.
Yeah.
I had pictures of him down the road. Like I didn't realize it until after I shot him.
Yeah.
I went back looking at pictures from the year before.
Yeah.
At the spot I had down the road.
Yep.
And I had pictures of him. Like he never actually came into the camera. Like I just had pictures of him kind of barely off to the side or behind, like further away. But I could tell it was him. And they were the exact same size.
Yeah.
Like the only thing he put on was a little bit more on his brows.
Yeah.
Between 4 and 5.
I think, dude, and I've seen this. I think at 4, they just run so freaking hard and literally kill themselves that they just don't have the ass to, not the ass, that was wrong verbiage. They don't have like the structural support at 5 to grow like the potential rack that they do from 5 to 6. Because I think at 5, they're like, okay, I don't need to do all that. It's just like when, well, you've been in a long-term relationship since you were a wee young
16.
man. But it's just like when we were 18, 19 years old running around chasing females and we were just going. Versus the older we get, we're like, we don't have to work that hard. You know?
I mean, yeah.
It's the same deal.
You ever heard the old story? It's
Yeah.
the old bull and
Yeah.
the young bull.
Yeah. Yeah, let's run down there.
Young bull says, let's run down there and screw all them cows.
Yeah.
And the old bull says,
Let's walk
down there and screw them all.
Yeah. I definitely think a deer at 6. Just like Title 8, dude, at freaking 5 years old. Granted, he had the same frame and stuff, but I don't think he was a 140 like he was this year. I think he was probably 135. And then his kicker obviously got bigger, stuff like that. And especially with the deer I shot.
Got some mass.
Like as a 5-year-old, that deer was maybe 150.
Yeah.
And then as a 6-year-old last year, I guess, I'm depending on whatever it was. But anyway, the following year after 2023, freaking blew. And that was his biggest year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I definitely think there's something to that. Yeah, I'm excited for you. I think you're gonna have a really good year this year.
Yeah, I think going into next year, the one thing I'm gonna focus on is creek bottoms, probably.
Yeah.
Because that's where I saw a lot of deer this year.
Yeah, and you can do. Honestly, I feel like the year where you don't kill a buck, it can be one of your best years because you download so much data.
Yeah.
I mean, last year, same for me. I don't know if you think the same way, Jared, but like every hunt, you're picking up so much information, and you're just processing it, all that, and then the following year, if you do end up killing, like for me, if I kill a buck, it's just like that. The freaking one, the will to go is not there, and two, if I'm going hunting, I'm like more relaxed. I'm like and I don't really pay attention to as much. It's just a different feeling.
Yeah, this year I was down bad.
Yeah, and so you were really, you were picking up a lot of details because you were just on high alert.
Every time I went out, I was out for blood.
Oh
like
yeah,
I was paying attention to every little thing.
Yeah, that can be. God, I know exactly what you went through, dude. Because that can be like, they say you're supposed to hunt and have fun with it, but dude, when you're out like on a mission to kill like a mature deer, it's you. I mean, for me anyway, I'm there with a purpose. It's the fun's after the fact when we get to come back, go to the skin and shed, drink, hang out, stuff like that. But like when I'm out there, I'm not. It's not really fun to me. Yeah. It's on a you're on a killing mission.
I mean, they say that it takes about 3 years to actually figure out a property. But
I'd say higher.
So last year, I mean, I killed a buck out there. He wasn't the biggest thing in the world, but shot a buck out there last year, some does. Yeah. This year didn't kill anything. Learned a whole lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think next year's probably going to be the year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't learn on your success stories.
No, you don't. No, it's the failures that it keeps you going back. I do think if you did it and constantly killed a deer every year on like the first or second sit, eventually
it'd be real nice.
It would be nice, but it's also
it is nice.
It's also it's a catch-22 because I feel like you wouldn't love it as much.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, like I mean, last year I killed the opening weekend, and I think I hunted maybe 15 or 20 times last year.
The pressure's off.
Yeah, like I killed my number one buck that weekend, and I was like, all right, it's good. I don't really have any need to go.
I'd only killed one deer on opening day, that one right there, and like from going after that opening day success, dude, I don't think I hunted again until like Halloween, that like month and a half.
Yeah,
because I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then by the time I'm Thanksgiving, I'm like, dude, I'm kind of itching to go kill again because it's been so long since I put one down. I started getting that itch again, but yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I'm just ready for about, let's see, what was it, January? Yeah, I'm just ready for a couple months from now.
3 months, dude.
Yeah. Shut the truck door and just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's coming. Hell, we can dive into it.
I'm ready to get pissed off every morning.
Yeah. Now them turkeys, dude. See, turkey hunting to me is different from deer hunting. Turkey hunting's a lot more fun, even if it's a shit hunt. Like you get, the bird.
It's a lot more action.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
I wish deer gobbled.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'd be a divorced man if they did.
Yeah.
There's been many times where I'm like, I don't really care to go deer hunting. If I miss a turkey hunt, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's just one of them things.
Yeah, like I'm not as excited to wake up in the morning during deer season as I am turkey season.
Yeah.
Turkey season, I wake up at 5:30 and I'm ready to rock.
Oh yeah. No, I don't even have to set an alarm most of the time.
That 45-minute drive out to the spot.
Oh, don't matter.
Near yours.
Don't matter.
I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't faze me.
What's your plans on turkey on that spot this year? Because I know that spot's been giving you the ringer the past couple of years.
You had a poaching issue last year.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be out there youth season, just for number one, just to
you're gonna identify the 15-year-old.
Well, no, I'm gonna drive out there and I'm gonna drive to the edge of the field, open morning of youth season, just see what gobbles, see where they're roosting at.
And
Because
listen.
I've never really turkey hunted that property a whole lot,
Yeah.
but just to kind of figure out where they're staging it, see if I hear a gunshot.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that property is the picture perfect place for a drop off. So yeah, and like last year, I went around and found 3 feather piles.
Did you think they were drop
birds,
offs, or do you think
yeah,
the guys were just
yeah, I
having to go?
I know exactly how they were doing it.
Mm.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be out there open day of youth season and scout a little bit, just see if a shot rings off, and then
You know what would be a good strategy?
hang up a camera about 15 feet up in a tree, put up a sign at the drop off spot and says, "Hey,
Don't
fuck off."
Yeah, don't do this. You know what would be a good strategy, honestly? Is there like fields where someone could get dropped off?
Oh yeah.
Where you see that?
The main part's a creek bottom.
Put you up a ground blind in them fields where they can see it from the road.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers will think twice then.
Yeah.
That's a damn good strategy. I just thought of that.
Yeah, because I
put you out a Dave Smith strutter and then sit.
And you'll catch a guy coming in and killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely be a deterrent.
I'm gonna patrol that property a little bit more this year than I did last year.
Yeah.
Or last year, I was just focused on the other spots where I've killed birds in the past. I know how to kill birds there.
Yeah.
It's like I've never killed a bird out there, so I don't really know what they do.
Dude, it's weird. Turkey on a property like at Littlefield, we've never killed one there. But we've killed, I don't know, 5 or 6 of the clay range now. And I'd say it's about the same amount of birds.
Yeah.
I'd say there's more birds at Littlefield.
Probably.
It's
I
weird.
mean, we got what,
12?
6
It was
gobblers
12.
on camera?
12 came in on me and DJ.
It's weird
that one day.
Turkey hunting a new property.
Yeah.
Versus a property that you've killed birds at.
Yeah.
You know exactly what they do.
Yeah, I could take you right now to the big farm and be like, if you sit here or here or here, eventually, if you sit there every morning, eventually you're going to come across one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I've killed birds.
You put me at Littlefield?
I know where they're at.
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
I get close.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just how it sets up is just big ridges and bottoms. I mean,
yeah.
So is the other farm, but
yeah,
the tricky part about that
is more open at the other place.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty thick. You got to cross a bunch of stuff. I mean the bottom. Yeah, birds are roosted over top of the bottom. Yeah. So
we had a good hunt in there though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
that one day
I get on birds every single time I go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but it's just tough because they like skirting that property line too. I mean,
they love it.
Yeah. I mean,
transition
lines.
Now they picked up Charles too, and we got that. That's another like access point to get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
It's like just figuring out a new property. It's
hopefully that Jake is still alive. Where we bumped him out of Charles's pasture.
I think some properties are just like naturally more. He says set up for different ways.
Yeah.
I mean, flatland is perfect for running and gunning.
Oh hell yeah!
Little small inclines, stuff like that's perfect. But when you're getting into those big inclines, you're getting in the open fields.
You got to call.
You got to call. You got to.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
you got to set decoys. I mean, you don't have to, but on the field they're using.
Unfortunately, I don't have a property that's flat.
You got that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
where Haley killed hers.
Yeah, but I mean, that's only 50 acres.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh, it's enough because there's always 4 or 5 birds strutting.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that. Like the property down the road, 90% of the birds I've killed on that property.
Oh,
I mean, it's like I know what they're gonna do. I know where they're gonna roost. I've killed birds over there without ever putting a call in my mouth.
How old are you now?
25.
You've been hunting over there since what?
I was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a long time hunting a piece of ground and all the birds you've encountered and killed over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the last birds I killed over there. I never put a call in my mouth. I saw them in the field out there strutting with hens, And I just sat there 200 yards from him waiting to see which direction he went. Because if he went this way, I knew where he was going. If he went this way, I knew where he was going.
Yeah.
And as soon as he took off to the right, I hauled ass and set up.
And just cut him off.
Cut him off. And here he comes walking 30 yards away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never even opened up a call.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've killed all my turkeys. Really have been on different places for the most part.
What do you mean?
Not the same farm. I mean,
well, you go with a lot of different.
Yeah, I gotta.
I mean, you mostly.
Me and you are.
Yeah.
You know,
going
riding the whole state. You know, hunting.
I'd say for every 10 hunts, me and you are going on 7.
7 different properties. I mean,
there were 7 together is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do that. Well, yeah, we bounce around. If anything, we bounce around too much on turkeys because we're like, hey, we ain't got the Kins in 2 weeks. Let's go check over there. Oh, they ain't shit here. I ain't going back there this year.
I mean, that's what makes it fun, though.
Oh yeah, it's fresh. That's one thing. That's why I got into saddle hunting because what you were like, I don't freaking hunt one spot, and I do like bouncing around that aspect on whitetails because it can work.
I mean, it works for us turkey hunting. I mean, just usually 6 to 8 die every year.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And when you're working full-time jobs, it's not easy to get out as much as you want to.
Yeah.
But I mean, people like Michael Waddell and all them boys, they shoot. They're watching, or Philip Culpepper.
Oh, dude,
he watches 50 or 60 die a year.
Yeah.
I'm like,
every bit.
What a dream.
Between him and his cameraman and his buddies, he goes,
what a dream. Like, and I think when 6 to 8 die, that's a pretty good year. Just to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of guys go out there and want to shoot their one or want to tag out, shoot both their birds. I'm like, screw that. I want to shoot mine last because I get to watch everybody else kill.
Yeah. I got a lot of enjoyment out of watching Kylan kill that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was freaking cool. Just how that whole
get the blind.
Just how that whole hunt worked out.
I mean, the last 2 years I've been focusing on setting up in blinds. I know
I hate it.
I know a lot of people frown against it, but hey,
it kills, man. But God, when I hear him gobbling, if I hear him gobbling like more than 5, I'd say 5 times, and like he hasn't cut the distance yet, I'm like, I gotta get to him.
Yeah,
that's why they call you bulldozer.
Oh, I'm either gonna bulldoze him or kill him.
That's
and I'm fine with it.
That's how I am. If they're not coming to me, I'm going to them.
Yeah,
it just depends on the place.
It does. It depends on the place, what kind of sneaky accesses you have.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
I
love my
that one blind hunt we had though. That one blind hunt where I ended up killing him in the field later on that morning, but in Virginia, that was pretty cool. Had that hen come up, had a bearded hen come up, and we were gonna shoot her until we looked up the laws, and then had that other hen come up, and she was not happy with the decoy being there. That was really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I love running and gunning.
You're not gonna see that shit running and gunning because I'm not there long enough.
I love running and gunning. That's how I grew up.
Yeah,
learning how to turkey hunt. But when you sit in a blind and them gobblers come up and run up on your decoy and beat it to death at 8 yards.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's hard to beat.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I got this Dave Smith breeding decoy.
That's what it's called, a breeder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Brandon about it today. I couldn't. He was like, "Is it a strutter or is it a breeder?" I said, "I think it's a 3/4 strut."
No, it's a breeder Jake, and the state goes to the hen.
Yeah, that's right.
And that joker jumps on top of that back.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I mean, to me, that's the best way to kill them.
Oh yeah.
You get
what?
Your show.
Remember them Jakes? Same spot. They didn't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And we got them to gobble at him. I mean, we were sitting there cacking away. We had nothing else to do. We had watched them for like, I don't know, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And they just were not coming. And we didn't hear a single bird that morning.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah. I just don't think they were fired up enough.
I don't even carry a decoy with me in my vest.
Yeah.
I keep one in my truck just in case.
Yeah.
But I don't usually have one with me.
Yeah.
I've just had them screw me over more than they've helped me.
Yeah.
But that's also for my style of hunting.
Yeah.
Doubling up wise, if people are going to shoot 2 birds in one
That's it. That's the way.
Yeah, you're going to have a decoy out.
Yeah, we screwed up many times on a double up.
It's
because we didn't have a decoy.
I mean,
when you're in the woods with them.
Yeah. When you're in the woods with them, it's tough.
We could have done it that one morning you killed. I could have taken a shot probably at, I ended up shooting. Right? Did I end up missing?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I ended up sneaking up over the hill, and he was at like 80, and I'm just like, well, he's leaving now. Might as well throw some lead at him.
Did you have some tungsten?
No, I don't ever shoot.
Double X.
I only shot that TSS like 1 year. I killed that bird.
That's a racket.
I killed that one with him. That one, it was like 55 yards.
Everybody loves the TSS.
It's cool.
I don't hate on anybody, but I'm not spending, was it $60 for 5?
Yeah.
That's why I love that heavy stroke.
I'll get my long beard XR and shoot them at 40 and
one thing I am doing is I am putting a red dot on my gun. Yeah. After this last debacle at Sam's, I'm not messing around anymore. I will have that thing sighted in at 40 yards to where, I'm sure I'm not the best shot in the world on a live animal, but 2, I know when I throw that dot up, I don't have to be a certain way on the gun, certain, head position, shit like that. I can just throw right up, boom, and be dobbed. That is a game changer, I think. But if you shoot TSS on like lower gauge stuff, to me, and I've always said this, the challenge to me is freaking calling them bastards.
I want to get them things in 20 yards.
Dude, I'm trying to get them to damn 40.
No,
I'm telling you, dude, it's like crack.
Yeah.
When they come in and
I know.
You beat that thing to death.
The bird I shot last year when I called those 3 in, he was 18, I think.
Yeah.
But
have you turkey hunted with Jared recently?
No, not out of a blind with a.
You'd hate it. You'd hate it.
Oh, you hate it.
I can't do it.
Oh, dude,
you're gonna have to at that one spot.
I used to do it with Dad, and I mean, I watched him shoot birds doing it.
Yeah,
but it just doesn't do it.
Maybe when we get older. Jared's already there though.
Yeah, I like being out in the open. Like that bird that I shot at 4 steps.
Yeah,
when I'm leaning up against the tree and he's from here to the door.
Yeah,
gobbling his head off.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, Jared. There have been many times I want to pull my whatever hair I have left out on my damn head.
Tell you one
that
thing.
blind, but it does kill.
You don't bulldoze. I mean, pressure wise.
Yeah, it's the lowest amount of pressure.
Don't put any pressure on the birds. I mean, like it.
On the same token, though, it is a turkey. They're smart, but they're pretty stupid.
They can be the smartest animal in the world.
Do you think they react to human pressure?
Yeah.
I definitely think they react to overcalling in certain situations. But like,
they do.
If you happen to bump one and then say you give him a day or 2, like, is he thinking like, all right, I got to watch over this human now, or in your guys' mind?
They definitely. I think they can tell there's predators.
Yeah.
Maybe not. They don't necessarily know what a human is, but
right.
Yeah, I don't
there's
think
predators in the air. Has been in the area.
Big scary guy with the leafy top coming at me.
I don't think. I don't think they're necessarily like deer, where they know that there's somebody there and they're looking up in trees and whatnot. But they can definitely sense when something's not right.
Yeah. I would agree on a certain level, but
we'll get into that more towards
the spring. Yeah, we're gonna cover up some deer topics here in the next couple podcasts. I think Cody's coming on Saturday.
You're gonna have Brantley with him.
Yeah. He wants to talk about his Atlanta trip. He got to meet his damn idols. So
got to meet Lee.
Yeah, he got to meet everybody. He's about as tall as Chris B. It's crazy. And then I think Devin and your brother are coming on next Friday.
Yeah, that'll probably be a good one.
That'll be a good talk to both of them about their seasons. And shit, Devin tagged out in September 28th. He was done.
Yeah, Devin tagged out.
And two absolute hammers.
Yeah.
So
I never saw a second one.
No, we were all up in the mountains.
Yeah.
With
Indians in your picture. Just as Zach.
What a dish.
Well, I think he told me, he said, I figured you guys were all partying together, so Zach would show you. So, but yeah, that was We need to tell some bachelor party stories later on.
We'll get there.
At least the Grok story.
Yeah,
the Grok story is the best out of that whole trip, dude.
Doug might be listening.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, that was.
You're married to his daughter.
Yeah, we'll just tell him. We'll just tell him. Tell the story of what happened. That was freaking insane. I've never in my life. But all right, I think that'll wrap it up. Episode 3 of Rut Radio. Catch y'all next week. Peace.